Life of William Grimes, the runaway slave. William Grimes was born into slavery in 1784 in Virginia, and he was enslaved by at least 10 different masters during the first 30 years of his life. As a slave, he worked in varied positions such as house servant, valet, field worker, stable boy, and coachman. As a light-skinned, he was unable to pass as a white on various occasions. Often severely mistreated by both his masters and his fellow slaves, Grimes suffered physical abuse in the house and in the field, and he became combative and despondent at times. In 1814, he escaped slavery by hiding himself on a ship bound for New York, settling finally in Connecticut. Here, in Connecticut, he married Clarissa Caesar in 1817. However, in spite of his happy marriage, he faced discrimination and threat of discovery and returned to enslavement. In Connecticut, he found a job as a barber, and after finding success with this business, Grimes lost all of his property when his master discovered his location and forced him to buy his freedom. Hoping to regain some of the funds that he had lost, Grimes wrote his own autobiography, which was first published in 1825. This testimony became the first book-length testimony written by a fugitive American slave, and its publication in 1825 helped inaugurate a genre, the slave narratives. Grimes begins his narrative by commenting on the complications of his status as the son of a wealthy and notorious Virginia planter and the slave of Dr. Stewart. At the age of 10, Grimes is sold to Colonel William Thornton and taken to Montpelier Plantation in Culpeper, Virginia, where he is seen with jealousy from the other slaves on the plantation because Grimes was a house slave. They sabotage his work, hoping to be replaced in the house. As a result of this sabotage, he is eventually assigned to work in the fields, where he finds the hard labor preferable to the problematic politics of working in the house. Because of this cruel treatment he suffered, Grimes tried a half-hearted escape attempt, but returns to his master in search of food. After this experience, Grimes is sold to Oliver Sturgis, his sixth master, who puts him to work as a carriage driver. This new master intends to travel to New York, and when Grimes discovers through fortune tellers that his master has not decided to take Grimes with him, he is sold to a printer in Savannah, but after falling ill, he goes to live with Dr. Collock, who serves him for several years as a house servant. Due to his light skin, Grimes discovers that he can travel the streets of Savannah at night, where the woods mistake him for a white man. After living with Dr. Collock, he is sold 2 more times before being purchased by his final owner, Mr. Wellman. When the Wellman family travels to Bermuda, Grimes takes his opportunity to escape. Grimes gets a job loading the big casket, a packet from Boston to New York. When Grimes makes friends with the Yankee sailors who helps Grimes escape by hiding in the scent of cotton bells on deck. Grimes leaves New York for fear of being caught and ends in New Haven, Connecticut, where he establishes himself as a barber. As a barber, he finds moderate economical success, which will allow him to buy his own freedom. Life of William Grimes, the Runaway Slave, is the first fugitive slave narrative in American history. When it first appeared in New York in 1825, it was the longest African-American autobiography published up to that time. William Grimes wrote his autobiography before the anti-slavery movement and before the first African-American newspaper appeared. Grimes' life represents a truly unfiltered and personally authentic account of both Southern slavery and the Northern free states in antebellum America. This autobiography, Life of William Grimes, documents the plight of many fugitive slaves from slavery to freedom. This testimony is an important early text in the slave narrative genre, and it provides a raw and engaging first-hand account of the institution of slavery. The North American slave narratives. Thanks for watching.